is the Bolt version, where over 700,000 of these have been ordered. I will tell you, we went to Halo and said, give us everything that you have in this, give it to us at amazing value, and then they said, okay, but when they're gone, they're gone. Period, end of story. So here it is. All we have left, and we had a lot of choices. These are the final two that we have: the Mint Moroccan, and we got the Rose Floral. This can be for your guy, this can be for your guy. Who cares? Just get it in the car. You will honestly have so much peace of mind with this thing. This is your charger for lots of different things, but the thing is, it can restart your car. It can restart your car, totally different than with the jumper cables that are frankly scary. So 4 easy payments of $22.49. We want to say hi to our friend Sarah Catalesi.
Hello.
How are you? Yeah, I'll give you $1,200.
It is so cold out here. I told her I'd buy her jacket from her.
That's so funny. Okay, so you know how much I love the Bolt.
I know.
I wish that we could actually get testimonial calls tonight, but we're going to have a little bit of problem with that. But I'm telling you, this thing is so ridiculously awesome. Awesome. Right. Okay.
Absolutely. Well, we started with Halo here just a few years ago with the smaller lipstick-sized chargers that would add a couple of hours to your cell phone, but again, really changed the way we thought about keeping our devices charged. Well, with this one, this is actually one of the most powerful, because now, in addition to your everyday devices, this is going to jumpstart your cars, your trucks, your SUVs. But what we love about what the Halo is all about is how easy it is to use. So as soon as you realize that you have a dead battery, all you have to do is simply pull out the Halo Bolt, press one button. It's just going to blink for a few seconds. When it turns solid green, you jump back in your car, you turn the ignition, and you're on your way. But when we're thinking about the Halo Bolt, this will actually do 2 devices at the same time. And this is actually like a rapid charge, so it's going to charge your devices faster in the Halo Bolt than plugging it directly into a wall outlet. But when you're thinking of portable power, it means that you can charge your devices whenever and wherever you need. So you could be on the beach, you could be in the grocery store, you could be at the movies, you could be, wherever you are. And this is the portable wall outlet that you carry in your hand. So again, everyday devices and your car. So every family, every car, and every home needs the Halo Bolt.
Well, let me ask you about cars. Well, is there any truck or car?
This is going pretty much everything that's sitting in your driveway, which is awesome. So it's going to be your standard cars, your SUVs, your big V8 trucks, anything that has a 12-volt battery. So when you're thinking of just your cars, it's also a riding lawnmower. It could be motorcycles. It could be, that spare car that's sitting in your garage that you don't drive a lot. Well, how else are you going to get another car in there with jumper cables? You don't need to. You just need the Halo Bolt.
Scott says he's got a F-150. How about that?
Oh, if it's a V8? Absolutely, this is going to jumpstart it. And Scott, not just once, up to 62 times, which is amazing.
62 times for that one. It's unbelievable.
I know.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to hand you these.
All right.
All right.
Now, these things are scary. They spark if you touch them. You have to put these on a certain way if you do it wrong.
You need another car.
Yeah, you definitely need another car. Right. And when your battery dies and goes out, maybe somebody left the light on or whatever the case is, and you can't start your car up, this is what you don't want to have. This is what you do want to have. And you certainly don't want, anyone that you love, I don't care if it's a strong, burly man, you don't want him to have these. You want him to have this.
So as a mom, my 18-year-old daughter is driving. I don't want her to have to use the jumper cables because she's going to have to ask, most likely, a stranger for help.
Yeah.
So you saw me earlier charging my cell phone directly in this. Well, with this one, we give you, like we said, the cute jumper cables, the fun ones. There's only one way to put them in. So when you realize that you have a dead battery, Nancy, all you have to do is come out to your car and get ready, open the hood. But I'm going to take it kind of one step back. If you've never even opened the hood of your car and you don't even know where to begin, what if you hook it up incorrectly? Well, Halo's not going to let you fail. So normally we say that you connect the cables red to red, black to black. I'm actually going to hook it up incorrectly. Black to the red, red to the black, and I'm going to press one button. But what I love is, do you see it flashing red?
Yeah.
That meant I did it incorrectly. So this is your do-over.
And notice there is no sparking happening.
There is no sparking. With traditional jumper cables, you don't get a do-over. You hook it up incorrectly the first time, that's it. That's all you get. With this one now, I hooked it up correctly, and look what happens. Yeah. I'm getting the green light, and you can see in just a matter of seconds, now it turns solid. now I jump back in the car and I turn it and I'm on my way. So that's what I love about it. I didn't need to ask for anybody. I didn't need time. And the fact is, it's not just one jump start with this. This is one of the most powerful chargers that we have. So this is is it a standard car here? No, it's an SUV. So I can actually jumpstart this car 92 times before I have to recharge the Halo Bolt. A standard car up to 224 times. A big truck, a big F-150, if you need it, up to 62 times. But that's the emergency side of Halo. The everyday side of the Halo Bolt is that you can actually add upwards of 100 hours of talk time to your Samsung Galaxy, up to 90 hours to an iPhone 6. How about all the way at the bottom, up to 10 hours of additional web surfing to an iPad Air. So you think about the time of year, like we're going to be on the road more, we're going to be traveling more, we're going to be away from home more. There's summer storms that knock out power when you least expect it. Well, now because of the Halo Bolt, this also has an included floodlight on the end, so it's going to actually offer room-filling light should you need it. It's going to power your devices, your husband's, your kids' devices. This is going to jumpstart your car when you absolutely need it. And when you think about, your car, you go to your car, you got where you're going. Of course, you expect it to start when you want to leave. Yeah. Well, what happens if you let the car running? You're listening in there, or listening to the radio, and the air conditioning's running. Well, you have a dead battery.
Okay, so here's a silly story. So this was probably either I was trying to figure this out, July or August of last year, and I was waiting for my daughter in my car. I didn't want to run the car, so like with all the AC on it. What did I do? No, my husband said just run it. So I ran my car, and then all of a sudden I shut it off to go in to go pick her up, and brought Isabella back out, and my car wouldn't start. And I totally was so like, what? So this guy in the little store next to me, he came out with jumper cables and tried to do something. The karate guy had this big, huge thing, and he brought this thing out, and he was trying to do it all. Finally, he got me up and running. Well, now, fast forward, maybe about 2 weeks or so later, I think I had the bolted finally at that point. My car didn't start again. I came out, I don't remember what the situation was, but I remembered I had the bolt in the back, and so, because my first reaction was, oh, not again, oh, what's going on? So I got back I got the bolt from the back of the car, and I plugged it in, and I was like, this better work. Sure enough, the thing worked. It wasn't scary, and do you know, this is the embarrassing part. Oh. I just got a new battery. I think it was in May. So I'm not requesting that you do this, but I'm just saying that I got an extra. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 10 months out of my battery, because I had to use that bolt, and I never have recharged it yet. But I used that bolt so many times. It was during the snowstorms. Yeah. It was during all kinds of things. I was I actually have a little video on my Facebook page where I was coming out to do this today's special value. I bolt today's special value, and my car would not start. Now I would have had to get my husband up, we would have had to push the car back
at like 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. Yeah. Actually, that was a 2:25, something like that in the morning. He would have had to do all that. I didn't even have to ask for his help. I didn't have to disturb anybody. I didn't have to feel uncomfortable about if I was on the side of the road somewhere to have to ask anybody for help. I went back to the back, hooked it up, started my car, end of story.
Right, and what's amazing to that one is, like, when you think of traditional jumper cables, it elicits fear. You're like, how am I going to do this? Like, I don't even carry jumper cables in my car, and I never did. I actually never held jumper cables in my hand until we started presenting the Halo Bolt, because really what this has done is, like, those are antiquated now. There's no need for jumper cables when you have something as powerful as the Halo Bolt. But that's on the emergency side of it. On the everyday side, I actually carry my Halo Bolt in my tote bag with me, because for the simple reason there's 6 of us in our family, and there's constantly phones that need to be charged, because we do everything on our phones and our tablets. This is actually charging 2 devices at the same time, and like I said earlier, this is a rapid charge, so this is actually going to charge your devices faster when plugged into the Bolt than plugged into the wall. But it could charge, your cameras, it could charge your tablets, your GPS, e-readers, Amazon Fire tablet, you name it. As long as it's charging with a USB, you can use this. And that's why I think Halo is just revolutionized the way we think about our devices, because go backwards just a little bit, like on your cell phone. If you get stuck without cell phone power and you don't know, and you need help or you need to call someone, do you even know the numbers to call anymore?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to memorize phones anymore, right? They're just contacts in our car. But this is just under 2 pounds. It fits in every emergency drawer at home, every glove compartment in your car, and it's just really laid out nicely. And of course, this is that rose floral, and there's our pink on the back.
Okay.
So,
and then just take me on a quick tour right there.
So again, here's that floodlight on the end, room filling light. I mean, we have our studio lights here, but we include the jumper cables, and there's actually only one way to put them in the Halo bolt, which is nice. Yeah, and then here is this jump start button right here. That's all you have to press. When it comes time to charge your devices, you just plug into one of the two here, press that center button, and that lets you know how much power you have in there, and that just shows that you're charging. But the cool thing about this one too is that this will actually hold its charge up to 12 months. So every couple of months, if you have it sitting in your car, just simply pull it out, give it a quick tap in the middle, and just check your power. When it gets down to 1 bar, pull it out of the car, your emergency drawer, and charge it. And it charges, you know, just in a couple of hours. And again, you're back up and running.
How do you read? You got you got this.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
So
Yep, so we have this. But this is really cool too. We include a bag for you. So if it's in your car, just simply keep it in here. But you know, if you've thrown away the box, you don't remember how to use it, we have the instructions on the bag. But Nancy, look at number 3. It's turn the key.
Turn the key.
So really, it's, you know, connect the jumper cables, press the jump start, and then you turn the key. So really, it's 2 steps.
Pretty easy.
But it is easy, and it doesn't matter if it's me, my husband, my mom, my 18-year-old daughter who's driving. We all have used the Halo Bolt.
So Mint Moroccan is more limited. Here's our pink floral. I'll tell you what, we are down to the last final ones, because we got everything we could from Halo. We've given you 2 of you for not $179 on halo2cloud.com. I never saw that. That's crazy. Not $179.99, but how about $89.96? Wow, almost $100 difference there. Sarah Cottalesi, thank you so much, my friend. All right, don't forget about our today's special value from Dell, the all-in-one. It's our last all-in-one Dell for the rest of the year. Oh my gosh, it has the largest screen that we've ever offered, the 24-inch screen. It has the most RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM. We've not done that with an all-in-one before. And it comes with a pedestal, black and white, 6 easy payments. It's got a lot of fun. So definitely be picking that up. And it also comes with lifetime tech support, which is nice. All right, let's go back in time. Like an old TV show, like an old, I don't know, maybe game. Say